Scotland is ancient land which is surrounded by sea and has been formed million years ago when the Ice Age was at its end phase and started melting. Diverse mammals and birds dominate the land and the sea, and throughout the seasons, they migrate and they choose their natural habitat. Strong winds and temperate climate create waves and tides which batter the coastline and form cliffs and coves. Inland there are hills and highlands with rugged surface and low vegetation. The high altitude, icy sea breeze a misty and mysterious atmosphere which made human habitation difficult and enhanced the need for protection. Stone as a material has been abandoned since antiquity and has been used as a building material since then. Rectangular, circular and freestanding stone structure have dotted the landscape and initially has been used for religious purpose. These structures have been utilized for human habitation up to the present day. A typical example of this housing typology is the Black House. Constructed on clay, the base stones of the walls rest on pebbles to prevent movement. The walls have a subrectangular plan and are typically 1 meter thick, composed of 2 dry stone skins of masonry. The space between the skins is filled with organic materials such as peat, turf, or topsoil. The top of these walls is capped with turfs, occasionally layered with clay or silt underneath. This wall supports a hipped roof made of driftwood rafters, which hold up a covering of thatch and turf. Above the timber roof, a layer of turf is placed, with an unturfed strip along the ridge to allow smoke from the central fire to escape through the oat straw thatch. Due to strong winds, the thatch must be secured with rope netting and weighed down with stones. A cluster of those black houses created small villages and hosted communities. Another house of typology is the turf house, which is smaller in the scale than the black house and has more dominant thatched roof. Turf houses were built in emergencies and were seen as of lower quality than stone, existed on the mainland and suggest that turf buildings were considered to be low status by the late 19th century. The houses were built on whichever substratum was available in the area chosen for settlement, and that artificial clay foundations were only used in specific circumstances for buttress walls. Buildings were built on silty sand, and only a few were built on clay. Drainage was a primary issue and buyers were generally placed at the lower end of a building. With a thick wall and an organic fill, it has long been argued that the center of the wall was wet and that this insulated the building against wind and cold. Vegetation naturally grows on the walls, creating the green wall in time. Stones has been used thatched roof to hold against the rain. The plan of the house is clearly divided by a wooden wall into 2 spaces, one for the animals and one for the people.